Hello everyone, today we're redoing my favorite upcoming top 1s from last year. I'm going to do this thing every 1 year or so because my opinions change and there are a lot of new good top 1s and a lot of new levels I can hate on. So let's get into the video. At number 10 we have Orochi. This thing is not the worst thing that ever happened to this community, and the more I grew attached to it, the more times I watched the full showcase. It gets carried by the song a lot, and I don't know how the project's going now, but I hope it gets finished soon. Another thing I would like to say is the old version looked better. At number 9 we have Grief. This thing fell a lot from last video. It fell from 7th to 9th place, and that is because there are not so many new levels that are better than this. Don't get me wrong, it still looks cool. The theme is cool and it was better than I originally thought, but it gets pushed down anyway. I don't like the gray part that much, and I don't get it why people think it's the coolest part of the level. Number 8 is Heliopolis. This fell low. This is still a good level, it's just that it's not as good like some of the later levels. It still has its good side, like that it's a timing demon and it's made by Mindcap and it's original. This level is still in my top 10, but it doesn't get if it doesn't get verified for a year, it will fall off my top 10 very soon. At number 7 we have a new level on this list, Silent Acropolis. It's an impossible level, and oh boy, I love myself some impossible levels. It is possibly one of the best impossible level remakes I ever saw, and you don't have to believe me, all you have to do is watch the full showcase. There's nothing bad to say about this level, the entire level looks amazing, and I don't know why I didn't show it in my first video. At number 6 we have Eternus. I know, it's not going to be verified for a heck of a long time, but it's the best 1.9 style level ever. The Doom song is the perfect thing to put in this level, but I have one thing that I absolutely hate about this level. It broke the Tartarus trilogy. Do you know that Eternus is the only level in the trilogy that does not have a DJ Nate song? It is also the only one that does not end with the Riot Ball timing, and it uses so many non 1.9 orbs. And this level is, and by the way, this level is impossible without click between frames. The cube sweepcutter is impossible. I had to use no clip to showcase that part. At number 5 we have Fallen Symphony. Maybe it's just because it's being made by a person from the same country as me, but it's still different from any other level. The energy is perfect for the song, and I would love to see how it looks when it's finished. I will maybe try to get a part in this, I don't know. At number 4 we have Ton 618. This one fell from 1st place to 4th from last video, and this level is still good, but as I said, there are more better levels in this one, and one even became better with its most recent showcase, and that one is on the 3rd spot. Number 3 is Apocalyptic Trilogy. What I have to say about this thing is basically like the human limit at this point. Everyone knows it, even your dog probably. This level is basically Cataclysm, Bloodbath and Aftermath in one level and made into an amazing top 1. There is nothing much to say about this level. At number 2 we have Sertythi. Nice. If you have been following the channel for some time now, you probably know that I'm an absolute fanboy for 9 circles levels, especially if they're like this level. In fact, I'm making a 9 circles level with my creator team, Team Pyro. We're still growing and we need a lot of decorators and layout creators to make this team as good as possible. You can join with the form link below. All you have to do is fill out the application and you are good to go. But now let's get back to Sertythi. I love this level for a lot of reasons. Like, it matches the song, it looks good, the name and the art are amazing. This level is so different than other levels that I put on this list. It has a little problem with the camera effects, but it will be alright. Oh, and if you're wondering where Azul Flare is now, oh, you'll see. Number 1 is Flame Wall. All you have to do is play the first 10 seconds of this 7-minute giant and you will understand why. It's the best upcoming 1.9 level like ever. It has an interesting theme and it is the best Excel level to date. At this moment I would like to apologize for the tidal wave thing in one of my last videos. I was harsh. I still hate it, but not because of the length, but because of the decor and how bland the background is. But now let's get back to this masterpiece. It's just amazing how a group of people can make such an amazing level. But this level lost some charm when one Alpha Helix dropped the verification and stepped down from professional play. The streams felt alive and funny. The new verifier streams are not bad, but they're not the same as alphas. But now let's get into the new segment of this kind of video, the mid levels. But first, a little announcement. Besides me telling you to join Team Paro, I also want you to know this. I'm going to try to make 3 new YouTube channels. These new channels are Kulmukuli Plays. This is a channel where I will play games other than Geometry Dash to get more people to watch my videos on games that I would also like to make videos on. Kulmukuli Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a channel for Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans. On this channel I will talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! And play and present to you decks that are either underrated or not looked into at all. And finally, Kulmukuli Critics. Here I'll be making videos about comparing movies and ranking them. I will also talk about things such as real life controversies, because apparently I need to get better at these. So tell me if you like my ideas. I know that will probably be a lot of work, but I'll still try to do my best. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. But now let's get back to the video. First mid level is Injury. I have no idea why people love or hate this level. It's just kinda there. It's basically a Slaughterhouse remake but blue, and it's more original than every single Slaughterhouse copy ever. But it's not an amazing or bad. Next we have Cosmos Unleashed. I thought of putting this in my top 10, but it's just a grey version of Cosmos, but with a cool black hole in the background. It's not amazing or bad. It's just another level that will just sit there after it gets verified. This next one is kind of a wild card. My next mid level is Vehemence. I know this level is unique, but all that it is, it has the most boring boss fight ever. The first time I heard of this, that it would have a boss fight, I thought this is going to be my top 3, like, ever, and after that I saw the full showcase, it was just kind of disappointing. I'm kinda sad about this placement, but Ascension to Heaven is also in the mid section. The main reason is because it's getting totally revamped. With 2.2 released, this level is basically getting reworked with 2.2 camera controls and things like this. They could have just done the same thing as Sertythi and just add some camera effects into the level and it would be fine. But also you will see later in the video that camera effects don't make it better. The last one is Waterfall. This became a worse and worse level each time I watched the full showcase of this level. It just looks weird now and it has some super glitchy effects. Warning. And now the part you hate and love the most is the part where you grab your pitchforks and torches and you try to find my location and burn my house to the ground after I say something you don't agree with. This was your warning. If you can't take opinions from other people, click off now. The sixth worst is Amethyst. Look, I know a lot of people love this level, but it's just not it. It does not resemble the Gordon at all, and it's over decorated. Just look at how cluttered this is. You don't even know what to look at, and the colors clash so much. Also, it looks the same throughout the entire level, and also it is way worse than Avernus. Yes, I said it. Fight me. The fifth word is Thief Fortress 2. Why do people like this level? I just don't get it. The deco looks weird and chaotic, and it's, as far as I found, it's not even a sequel. Why is the 2 there if it's not a sequel? I don't care if I'm wrong about the sequel thing, but this level just looks wrong. The fourth worst is Azure Lair. And I hear you.
But Kun, how did this thing fall so low? It was top 10 in the last video.
It is because the camera controls. See what I meant when I said the camera controls can also make the level bad? This is the level that I was talking about. This is a good example of a camera control going horribly. It just looks unnatural. At number 3 we have Dark Dimension. There's only one thing I need to say to prove my point. Stop putting so many sound effects in the classic levels. It just sounds wrong. And if it's subtle things like end skin or congregation jump scare, it's fine. But if you spam it throughout the entire drop, well, now we have a problem. Second worst level is Thinking Space 2. Thinking Space never needed a sequel and never will. It looks so different from Thinking Space 1 that it doesn't look like anything like Thinking Space at all. If it would brand it as a Thinking Space inspired level, I would be much more happy. And we all know what the worst upcoming top 1 is of all time. Aquamarine. Yay! Look, it looks weird and it doesn't look like a Sakupen Circle sequel. The song is not even close to similar. It's like saying Mozart music is the same as fucking lo-fi. And after I watched the showcase, I decided that it sucks and it does not look even close to Sakupen Circles at all, and the decoration just looks incomplete. So that was my favorite and least favorite upcoming top 1s. I hope you liked the video, and see you next time.